You could call him the Cesar Millan of cats. Jackson Galaxy, the TV host and cat behaviorist, has helped hundreds of cats and cat owners all over the US. He dropped by Singapore as part of his My Cat from Hell show tour, mingled with some local cats and cat owners, and found out that having cats in small space apartments in Singapore isn't that different from the US.
It's all about providing vertical space. If you don't have the space down here, build up. Because when a cat walks in a room, they're looking at all of it. They're looking at floor to ceiling. They're looking at where they can go to get a better vantage point of the house. Also, one of the things that I'm really big on is what I call scent soakers. So things like beds, little pieces of carpet, pillows, things where the cat gets their scent into it, they feel secure when they can smell themselves, you know? It's very possible to live with multiple cats in small environments. Build up.
Despite his name being synonymous with My Cat from Hell, Jackson Galaxy wasn't a big fan of the show's title at first because he didn't want people to think that cats are evil.
When we started this show, believe me, it was not my idea to call the show My Cat from Hell. The day they told me what the name of the show was, I almost had a heart attack. You know, I was like, let's call the show Catdaddys, and you know, but they wanted to attract people to the show that wouldn't ordinarily watch about cats, and they did a great job.
It's been 4 years since the show first began, and My Cat from Hell is now into its 6th season. But Jackson's success as a respected cat advocate comes at a price. His job comes with many perils and dangers as he works with hundreds of troubled cats.
The first case that I ever worked, not on TV, I went to someone's house and they said, you know, I have this cat who, he's really mean to people, and I said, oh, I'm the cat daddy, I can do whatever. And I walked in the house, he was sitting on the top of the stairs. He was about a 20-pound muscly cat, and he takes one look at me, and I went to reach for him, and he jumped on me and just messed me up, like my head, my face, but that's it. You learn your lesson, and it never happens again.
But that doesn't stop the cat daddy from doing what he does best. He remains enthusiastic about teaching cat owners how to best take care of their pets, and this is his advice to Singaporean cat owners.
Cats are what we call obligate carnivores. They are on this planet to do one thing: hunt, kill, eat. We want to speak to that part of the cat, what I call the raw cat, that ancient cat. And in order to do that, feed them exactly what they're here to eat, which is meat. When you take meat and you cook it at high temperatures and make it into a crunchy little bit, and then you add grain and you add all kinds of fillers, you're not feeding that raw cat. I've seen amazing turnarounds, not just in health, but behavior, if we feed them the meat that they're meant to eat, and we do it during meal times. We don't leave food out for them 24 hours a day. They're also more social when there's mealtime. Like, for instance, these guys are all around right now because it's getting on mealtime for them. So it makes them more social, it makes them hang around people more. So food is our ally when it comes to cats. We need to use it better because cats are motivated by food more than they're motivated by the company of humans.
Rather than let your cats roam outside your house, Jackson thinks it's best to keep them indoors. But be sure to enrich their space so that they don't get bored, especially in metropolitan places like Singapore.
And make up for the fact that they're not roaming by playing with them more, by giving them more activities in the home. Like, I don't know if you saw just now when the cats were all looking out the window, I call that cat TV. So outside your window you can have bird feeders, or inside you can have aquariums, things to keep their mind busy while they're in the house. An indoor cat has a lifespan averaging about 14 years. An outdoor cat, just outdoors, 3 to 5 years. That's it. Between the diseases, cars, people, and predators, they don't really stand a chance out there.